When I show my scars, it's just a constant reminder of what's happened and what I've been through. This is a step out of my comfort zone. It's definitely something that I never thought I'd do. But I think sometimes you have to do things like that and stretch your capabilities and sometimes do scary things. I probably wouldn't have done this before cancer.
I feel as a woman, losing a breast at a young age could be totally life-stopping and life-altering.
I had mastectomy about 3.5 years ago and it's left 2 scars and it's just like a constant reminder of a time that I've been through which I'd rather forget. It doesn't really look too pretty, I don't like the look of it.
So you're wanting something to just...
Yeah, something to cover over it and look pretty and something to take my mind off it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm really nervous today. I'm excited but very nervous.
Yeah, it's okay to be nervous, it's totally natural.
The only people that have seen my scars are the doctors, consultants and my husband. I don't do this very often. I didn't ever think I'd get cancer. It's not really something that crossed my mind. I was young. I thought I was quite healthy. You know, I had quite a good lifestyle. I ate well. I was quite active. When I was diagnosed, I was extremely scared. I didn't really understand what was going to happen and what the future held. I thought I was going to die. You know, I didn't really understand cancer, so it was just extremely scary. With my mastectomy, I decided to have an implant. To me, it felt really unnatural. It sort of didn't look like a natural boob. So I made the decision to have that removed last year. So now I'm just flat on that side. When I show my scars, it's just a constant reminder of what's happened and what I've been through. It's not something that I can change. I can't grow a boob back. You know, it's always going to be like it is now, and just got to accept it and get on with it, really. It's taken me nearly 4 years to try and feel like me again.
I think this bit is just a bit too wide. We could probably bring, because this part will need to go down. The design itself is really tricky because it has to flow, it has to be feminine, but also Maia doesn't want something that's really big.
I'm really excited now.
Yeah, you look a bit more excited than nervous now that you've seen it. Yeah,
I don't want to take it off. Just like the thought of the scars actually, you know, not being shareable anymore and to see that instead. Yeah, it's really exciting.
I think this is a massive deal. So I think the apprehension is totally normal.
I found the whole cancer journey just like being on a roller coaster. It was there's so much happening to begin with, you know, just doing as everyone's told you and recommended. You know, you have all your treatment, and then you have a mastectomy and then radiotherapy, and it's constant hospital appointments, and then when it suddenly stops, it's really hard. You're sort of mental health-wise, it was just really, really hard. You're sort of dropped off and left, and you're supposed to just get on with life and pick up the pieces, and it's hard. You kind of forget what life was like before, and I think you have to try and find sort of the new you and the new way of life.
I suppose we always associate breasts with femininity, don't we, as well? So when you've had it taken away from you, not even by choice, it sort of can make you feel that way, can't it?
I hope that it turns a negative into a positive. It makes something that I don't really like to look at into something that I love looking at, like an admirer. Yeah, this is definitely a way for me to take ownership, for me to say what's happening to my body, not for cancer to decide.
You're all done, Maia. How do you feel?
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting it done.
Okay. Thanks. So weird seeing it. It's important for me to share my story so that people don't feel alone.
Maia was smiling, which was really nice. She wasn't trying to cover herself or hide, she was different.
Well, it's crazy that it's actually there. I just feel really unreal. Something I'd never picture myself doing, ever, really. And I'm pleased I have.
I could feel her emotions today. I feel like today was a really big deal for her, so and it sort of transferred over to me. She didn't choose to have cancer, she didn't choose to have chemotherapy, she didn't choose to have a mastectomy, but she did choose today to have this tattoo. It means a lot to her because it was regaining that control over her body, regaining her body confidence and regaining just a little bit of herself back.
Many people are affected by cancer every day. I want you to know that you're not alone, and if I can get through it, so can you.